that was hopefully the last of the false starts and disruptions. I'm there was nothing of value in the other ones, so I'm not exporting those VODs. So yeah, OBS crashed several times. And then I'm in the kitchen currently, and the microwave disrupts our internet, so I had to stop while that was used for a little while. But it shouldn't be used anymore. Yeah, okay. Let me chat on the phone. Check, like, internet and such. And then I can finally get that Discord notification sent. Okay. No audio currently because it turns off when I change tabs for some reason. So I've got myself in my ear and the audio should be here now. Yes. Maybe a little louder? Just a tad. Alright, checking the audio now. Sure, whatever, it'll do. Okay. Get myself out of my ear. Stream notifications. Okay. There. We should actually be live this time for reals. Okay, close Discord. OBS, everything should be good there. Okay. Chat on my phone. A little awkward positioning. Different room, different problems. First time streaming here. So, out of view. I think I bumped the mic several times there. Okay, that should probably be in view-ish. Okay, let's get to the game. This is something I picked up on Epic Games. Was free. I'm going in pretty blind. I'm under the impression we'll be wandering around the mansion, solving puzzles and growing plants. So rather than like strange horticultures identifying for sale, we'll be identifying for best growth. And it's 3D. Okay. Oh, that. No sound. Just making sure that does not look choppy. Yeah. Seems smooth. Okay. Collect parcel. Read note. Turn up my brightness a little. And get out my glasses. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we've tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett. Okay. Wait. Rotate. Oh, okay. So sometimes maybe there's gonna be something scrawled on the back. Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. Is that the enter key? Okay, I can just touch that instead of... Okay, Forgotten Flora, a herbalium by Arabella Green. So we published a book. Okay. D, open herbalium. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbalium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential author. Sincerely, Meriflower Publishing House. Okay, so we're trying to make a book. Forgotten Flora, researched and compiled by Arabella Green. Mayflower Publishing House, 1890. Index, map, chapter 1. Okay, A fresh start, survivors of adversity, peculiar petals, botany allies, climbing up. Okay. And it's blank because we'll be writing the book here, I think. Okay. Tab to close. We seem to have taken that with us, but I don't know how to activate it. Let's see, we've got some cactuses here and some succulents maybe. We've got some type of flowering thing, and I turned the graphics down so far, I have no idea what it is. We've got a giant cactus blocking the road here. One, a fresh start. A new plant added. How do I access that book though? Okay, tab. Tab to access the book. Windmill wort. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. Clues. I haven't filled in all the right clues for this plant. So we're like a plant detective. It's cool. Let's see. Windmill wort, volcanic flower. Checkered lily, meadow flower. Sword lily, woodland flower. Daffodil, grassland flower. Wildflowers. Okay, you can zoom in a little. Tab overlay. It's on black background though, so the amount of it's a little bigger is kind of offset by it's on a terrible font to read. You can't see that properly. Okay. Okay, I did not read that before pressing the button. I assumed it was going to open it like the last thing. Important clues get added to the herbarium, where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay. Okay. Detective. Windmill wort. Volcanic flower. Volcanic flowers. You've got the location there. Okay. Now, add a clue. Temperature chart. Okay. And wildflowers. So now I have the temperatures that volcanic flowers grow in, and I have the knowledge that windmillwort is a volcanic flower. Okay, so this doesn't get unlocked until later, apparently. Interesting design choice. I don't know if I like it. That's a little weird. But, like, it is nice in that you know, like, you can't go through that door yet. Open heat vent. Postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike, I came across the windmillwort, a flower that only grows... I think that's grows, but you wrote it weird. In Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air-purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Bespoke. Huh. Maybe the flower can help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Mariani. Arabelle Green, Botany Manor, Somerset, England. March 31st, 1890. Okay, so... Sicily. Wrong button. Oh, I can't, like, pull it up? Okay. Yes, and... Seed packet location, conservatory. Somerset Falls, victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. House bus driver refuses to work in these conditions. 19th September. Blank back. Somerset Grisette. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Sicily. That's 60. It's weird to me you can't pull up the information here. Like, I mean, I guess this is sort of helpful, but if I'm supposed to be doing, like, a book, then you should write these details down. Okay. Seeds. I got a seed. So I'm aiming to grow this plant. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer. Add soil to pot. Plant seed. Water the seed. Pot is on saucer. We want soil. Plant seed. Water seed. Hey, okay. Windmillwort. Hey, I know the temperature, probably should have done that before planting seed. But this should work. Open heat vent? Oh. So I think this is, pumping the heat. And then I place it on the saucer. And we did it! We grew our first flower! Windmill worked. Achievement. Oh, and now we get to see what she writes down. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 Celsius, I assume. The bud contains air purifying qualities so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Okay. And now that's cleared up, so it's always very easy to tell where you next go, even if it's a little weird when you actually see that. Ooh. I'm like, plants, garden, stuff. I feel like we should be able to crouch. Like, there's no way that's not meant to be going under, right? Oh. Achievement, take a break. Drawings from nature. Book. Drawing from nature. Okay, we can't read it. We can't read the book. Mushrooms! Weird bush thing! I'm like a squirrel with like nuts scattered around the area. More mushrooms! Purple bushes! Pretty flowers. Hey, what is my GPU like? Can I turn the graphics up? Oh, my GPU is decent. Okay, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Medium. And GP. Did this crash? Oh, that is way too high. I don't think it crashed. We're still alive. That's good. No, okay. It's pretty like this. This is what we get. But just know, everybody, this game is a lot prettier because I'm on low and they had like medium to very high as an option. And when I first opened it, it was a lot more detailed and a lot beautifuler. So just know my graphics card is not enough to stream most things. And I really appreciate that they allow me to play the experience anyways. But if you want pretty things and you have the graphic card for it, you can get a lot better of an experience. Do not judge this game by the graphics that I showcase. In fact, do not judge any game by the graphics I showcase because it's probably in low graphics, at least if it's a computer game. Whew. places. Lock. Let me in! Achievement. I mean, I had to try it, right? Okay, I've got a key. Entrance garden. That lives by my book now, probably. Yeah. Tab. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Arabella. Okay. Hey, I'm Arabella, right? I can ring the bell, and I'm going to. Plaque, Botany Manor, home of the Green family. Green with an extra E, but I don't think that's pronounced any different. There's gotta be achievement for this, right? Okay, I'll stop driving everybody mad. I guess I got the key from here, and we're off. And I suppose if I hear a bell, then I know what to do. Nice music. Hopefully not too loud. So here's that other side of the hole. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. Jay would have loved to join you, like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in, what? Okay. I will never forget the Mariana Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Okay, so it's... Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I'm inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend, always, Eleanor. Why can I guess that might be relevant later. Why can I zoom in on a walking stick? Now I'm weirded out by that hole in the wall. Oh, that's not locked. Interesting. I can't jump over the bush to go into the fountain. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Oh, it just keeps going. Very pretty. Locked from other side, okay. What? Why does this person have so many benches? Like, I guess maybe for large parties, but if it's for large parties, I don't think you have enough benches. Oh, you have a sprint. Okay. White duck. Achievement. Quack quack. Okay. We've got soil, we've got plants. We don't have seeds nor the plant to grow yet. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions, both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. Jay never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. Jay, look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know, Jay, how Jay can be of assistance upon your return. Your lovely sister, Elizabeth. Wait, this sounds like Jay's not dead, which is what I assumed at the first. Okay. Over here was the first door we came across, so let's go through that one. Imagine it was locked. Oh, but this one's locked. Okay. Survivors of adversity. Welcome in, Bert. Hello. We're making a book on plants. We're like a detective of plants in our own house or something. Okay. Fulgaria. I came across the Fulgaria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. I haven't filled in all the right clues for this plant. Yeah, so now we go and we find the clues. Oh, and seed packet location grand staircase. We'll need to have the seed packet to be able to grow it. Family tree. Don't think that helps yet. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden's name of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustment or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. I'm doing okay. Ups and downs. I'm currently in an up. Yeah. Train ticket. Toronto to London Paddington issue for return journey first class. Elderly discount replied. I haven't found anything on the plant yet, so I don't know how these clues connect. Yeah. Thank you. Kitchen is locked. Dartmoor all the year round. Home to breathtaking sights. Helmtor, Woodsman Wood, Beckfall. The Dartmoor line. I don't know. Caught in a terrible thunderstorm. We just got a tree growing in our house. Is this thing alive? I don't know. I'm here for it either way. But like, bold move. Okay, Ferothley's book. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occurs frequently, Ferothley's have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about Pyrothleys. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some Ferothley's only bloom when surrounded by smoke aroma from their natural habitat. Curiosities of the natural world. Well, lightning would create things. Painting room is locked. That's locked. Okay, so all of my things are in this room. So they haven't found the, oh, okay, here. Okay, cool, I can close that. Okay, collect seeds. So when I figure out how to grow the plant, I can now. Blurry photo. Camera experiment 1. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The pictures look a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. I'm also a pyophile. I don't know the word enough to get any jokes off of it. Dark photo. Camera experiment 3. The picture is so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I have run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. Well-lit photograph. Camera experiment 2. I'm very pleased with this picture. Looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. Okay. Arabella's parents. Huh. I'm a little lost. Oh, hello. Chemical. Oh, I have chemicals. Okay. I've got sulfur, potassium, magnesium, phosphor, sodium, titanium, zinc, barium. I mean, those not necessarily chemicals, but the art of painting in oil and fresco. And I can't actually read the book. The house goes on. If I had a house this big, I fear I would actually get lost in it. I'm kind of just predicting more and more rooms, to be honest, but... folklore book. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a fragaria, for this flower is known only to bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Okay. So... folklore book. Only in thunderstorms. The picture kind of has the moon out. I don't know. Grows at the base of a tree, maybe. Okay. Can't open the drawers. Nothing on, like, the dining room table. The suffix phili means to love something, like those phytophills in your book thrive around fire. And pio sounds like pyro. Oh, so you really like pie. I got it. Okay. Arabella and Elizabeth. So that's me and my sister. You can't really tell anything about them. In-game, me and my sister, obviously. Trophy earned, Piano Woman. Play harpsichord. Oh, it changes. I'm quite happy with this. Okay. Back terrace key. Watson's flash powder. Empty flash powder. Chemical composition, potassium and magnesium. Ratio to 2:1. Bottle contains something flash power. Okay, so that will be relevant with the chemical thing back there, I'm sure. Lady Arabella. These past weeks, I have been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. Simulating storm. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk and your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. That's great. Okay. Okay, I can sit in the chairs. So I've got like several clues, but I'm not sure how they connect. I could probably make some flash powder for that. Okay, so Elizabeth, our sister, got married. Interesting. I don't see a J on here though. Unless there's like James, but that's like grandfather. Guess there's a John, but that's like granduncle or no, just an uncle. Just an uncle. And that's a middle name actually. Anyways, Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Interested to learn more about its growth requirements. I have a seed. Oh, what's this? Oh, right. I guess this could be where they were? I haven't gone upstairs yet. Letter lock. Interesting. Library hall. Okay, this is the upper area of this. Blocked by tree. Yeah, bound to be problems when you have a tree in your house. So I can get into a different area, but that's probably not gonna, that'll probably lead me to a new plant rather than growing this plant. I guess let's do some experimentation maybe. Hopefully this is not like a one-time seed. Water it. I've got... I bet it's ABC. I'm already lost. Oh! Pyrophils. Right, we technically have not, determined that this is a pyrophil yet. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophils only bloom when surrounded by smoke aroma from their natural habitat. I'll link it anyways. I see they can reset a clue. Oh, I can go to the terrace now. But let us try some science. Some explosions. I hope you didn't want milk because production is apparently going to suffer. I'm lost. Okay, here. Okay. glass plate. What is this? Maybe that's the flash powder. Anyways, bottle. Potassium, magnesium. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Science. Potassium, potassium, magnesium. Does this need mixed? Inspect flask? Should this be mixed? Chemical disposal. Okay, that's for pouring out your bad. Oh, okay. Well, we'll try it. Okay. They're there. Should I? Closest to the smoke, right? We don't need a photo. Okay. Try it again. They did say to put it on one of those pots. Potassium. Potassium. Magnesium. Take 2. I guess literally because it's the camera. Oh yeah! Nice. Yeah, have a nice lurk. Enjoy the game when you play it. This is... There it goes. Bulgaria. Complete. The Bulgaria only grows during thunderstorms, where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. Interesting. You say I haven't filled in the right clues still. Yeah. Letter from farmer and photographs, I guess. Trapmore poster. Haven't filled in all the right clues for this plant. Interesting. Your new lumen photographing flash lamp. Instructions: fill the container with flash powder, close the container, press the button connected to the camera, and the lumen flash lamp witness a bright flash. I guess this would be a clue. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's not really a clue for growing the plant, really. Interesting. Okay. Take this back, otherwise I'll forget about it. And we might need the chemicals again. Now... travel by train. Kitchen is locked, but this door should be not locked anymore. Here we go. Flowering Prince of Great Britain, and Annie Pratt. Wait, we live in a castle. That's like a tower over there. A summary of seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. Cow parsley, Blackdown Hills, poppy, cheddar gorge, buttercups, Stewart marshes, ash plume, witness wood, wood anemone, I feel like I have to have read that wrong, but who knows, plants. Harford's comb, wild thyme, Clube own wood, foxglove, Ford Abbey. I'm sure this will be relevant later. Ash plume. This might be a tough case to crack. Seed log. Wisman's wood. Wisman's wood. Okay. I think the train tickets were mentioning Wisman's wood. Huh. Formal garden. Locked. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours. So you imported an invasive species, and there were native squirrels, and now they've been traced off, probably. Walk from the other side. I would like to remind everybody at this moment I have the graphics at the bare minimum. And I am very grateful they let me do that so I could play the game. This would be a lot prettier if it wasn't so, like, I picked the lowest graphics setting. And it's still pretty. It's very well designed. Kitchen key. Okay, interesting. Patterson's kitchen notes. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Wow, rude. That's exactly like me. Except I don't have trips. Shopping list: flour, eggs, milk, leeks, potatoes, carrots. Okay, up to the kitchen. And not you. Not you. You. Ash plume, Whitman's wood. Whitman's wood. Walk from the other side. Painting room. Fire fills. Whitman's wood. Travel by train to Dratmore all the year round. Home to breathtaking sights. Hound Tor, Whitman's Wood, Becky Falls, the Dratmore line. I'm not entirely sure how it, like, ties in, but, like, it does mention what's in the seed log, so maybe that will be helpful. Dratmore line. And there was a train ticket around here. Great Western Railway. Transtion to London Paddington. Issued for return journey, first class. Elderly discount applied. That might not be ours. And I think that's not relevant to this. So I can access the kitchen now. I'm trying to remember if anything else mentioned Whitmore. Strange sound. Oh. Mysterious symbol. It's a goat with a flag. It's cute. Or like a sheep with a flag. I don't appear to be able to, like, poke, prod, twist it. 1 OZ. Okay, so these are weights, and this is a scale. Okay, so then you put something in here, and then you weigh it. like this game. Hazel's Prince's Priceless Recipes. For the home, farm, workshop, and every departure of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe, perfect to warm those cold nights. You can use any edible chestnuts. They are easily foraged. The main difficulties with chestnuts is they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Hazel's Priceless Recipes and Manual of Practical Housekeeping. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means that your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Okay, so you can get seeds to open up if you put it in fire. Religious blessing. It's tap. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is each room with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. Okay, year of construction. Probably a time lock, like one of those locks or something. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. Society of Historians, Southwest Group. Monthly lecture open to all society members. The history of Dratmore, given by a resident history professor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pastures using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Next lecture, new members. Dartmoor. Was that mentioned? Dartmoor poster. Okay. So my one complaint is that, like, I have to remember these clues or go back and find them. Like, if I'm referencing them in the book, I feel like you should give me some information on them. Broken mortar. Did they, like, do that when trying to roast a chestnut or something? I mean, not roast a chestnut. Like, they didn't roast the chestnut, and that was the problem. Old letter. Dear lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present, and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken by genuine academics. Signed, a sexist man. PRF. John Allingtonham. Guess it's that century, huh? Ancient oaks stand tall in the Whitman's wood. The ancient oaks stand tall in the Whitman's wood, covered in moss. They withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows they did befell. Those trees in Whitman's wood. Huh. So, I'm not sure these are relevant to this plant. I'm kind of listing them because they're the same location, but duck. Okay, you only get it for one duck. To someone special, romantic card. Dear Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Okay, I don't know. I could probably remember who Bennett was, but I definitely can't remember who Bennett was. Firewood, birch, cherry, maple, oak. So it would be oak. Home smoking and curing. Using the home smokery. The type of wood to use in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree products produce different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical composition in each type of smoke and have a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. I mean, I'm not sure I should be linking this, but smoked food, okay. So I would put the wood there. We have a plant pot here. We should probably close that door. I act as if the video game will have a smoke heat release problem. Okay, you can't stack them differently. Right. So we would burn oak because oaks are like the things that we're burning in Whitman's wood. And that probably had something to do with the oaks are native to Whitman's wood. And a sorrow befell them, presumably fire. Huh? That was weird. E. Oh. Dear lady, we received your letter applying... okay. Once covered in majestic foresters, they used fire. That forest was oak. Used fire to crack open seeds. I think that's for something else. Weights are probably for something else. I don't have all the clues. Maybe you can link it again, like the pyrophils. That was this way, I think. Oh, there's a pot there, huh? Surrounded by smoke aroma from their natural habitat. So that should definitely be linked here. Now, okay, so it can be linked on multiple pages. Anything else? Like, I haven't learned much about this plant. Might be a tough case to crack. Oh, the cooking book. Okay. They had some interesting things as evidence. Okay, now that we've made the theory, we go test it. Yes. I need a plant. Where's the nearest? Here? Okay. Plant. Soil. Ash plume. Water. Ash plume. Fire. And then maybe I water it. Or do I need to, like, crack this open? No, and welcome in. Okay. Crack. Achieved. Yep, fire. This plant blooms with smoke. So, and then also I apparently had to crack it open with fire, so. Smoke. We did it! Phoenix of the Forest. We're writing a book. The ash plume is a pyrophil, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seeds crack open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. That's really cool. Yeah, so what happened? Okay. Yeah, we're investigating plants. Okay, so that's actually the correct thing, which means you're probably not using evidence twice. Gatehouse delivery. Let's go. totally to the right place. No, let's go the other direction. Yeah, this game is really cool. I got it free on Epic. And it would be even more pretty if I didn't have to turn all the graphics down to the lowest, because, yeah, the background music is great too. If I didn't have to turn down the yeah. Okay. Orchard. Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for your manor. Sincerely, John Braggage, ironmonger and proprietor of household tools. Whoops. Yes, ring the bell if there are deliveries. So, we can visit the orchard now. That was this way. Peculiar petals. 2 new plants added. I keep pressing the wrong button. Pixie tears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. Okay. Plant, pixie tears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. And then, okay, wrong button. Seed pack, location, orchard. Okay. So we'll find the seeds somewhere around here. And we'll also find our clues. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all of my affections, Auntie Arabella. Am I not Arabella, or is there 2 Arabellas in the family? Wait, am I not Arabella? The wolf glove. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit's cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf's gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. The treasury of nursery rhymes. Flowers that's hard to keep. Wolf's glove. So not that one. Oh, wolf's glove. Cannabelia melody. What? This small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. Delicate. Whistling in the wind. Possibly amongst cold. Sounds like evil looking plant. Seed inventory. place is large. Okay. I got Pixie Tears seed. And I have not gotten Wolf's Glove yet. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following amounts work best with my different pots. Interesting. Haven't heard anything about additives yet. One moment. Wrong buttons. Right. Okay. Dearest Isabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you had been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there is fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime, and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I'll show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker Esq. Or, ash plume. That's the seed I grew before. No. Whoops, okay. Yeah, so I already grew the ash plume. But I guess stubborn seeds often need fresh compost to grow? I don't know. Okay. Read those. Is this? Okay, I don't need to go. I haven't investigated this yet. Red Champon sketch. Specimen. Huh. Foxglove specimen. Sketch. Microscope slide. Tincture of iodine. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. Primrose. Heraclith. Spurga dance shrub. Pixie Tears. Okay. Bluebell. Wrong button. Cradle Fern. Wrong button. Okay. Tab. Add clue. Microscope slides. Pixie Tears. Now, what does this mean? Wrong button. I can't pick them up, I don't think. Chloroplastis. I don't know, all those capsules are messing with my head. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Small organelles inside the cell of a plant are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chlorophyllates. I feel like I should know this word, but it probably doesn't look anything like it's pronounced. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and not photosynthesis. And not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplastics over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugar through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Okay. Sugar. And the slides show that Pixie is one of them that has lost their thingies. Oh. Orchard mosaic. Okay. History of England. An illustrated history of England for scholars, advanced classes, and the discerning reader. By somebody I don't want to bother pronouncing. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. I feel like I saw that name. I don't know. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Interesting. Nicholas Owen. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I am convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. Interesting. I still think that symbol down in the kitchen is suspicious. Lady Arabella, I have received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dare enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Wiley the Builder. Okay, but I need to grow a plant in ferocious winds, so, Wait, foxglove? No, wolf glove. Right. Wait, okay, reset clue. Those are in the wrong area. Oh god, what did I do? These were for the pixie. Those should be for this. And the plot requirements should probably be for the pixie as well. Need to add extra nutrition. I'm gonna link this to the pixie. I can always unlink it later. Oh, god damn it. Always the wrong button. Always. Every single time. Okay. Onwards to adventure. So you're the tower that I can probably grow my plant in. I have not found the seed yet. Okay, Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. The Alpine something edition issued by... Okay. Be sure to wear the correct gear when climbing. The winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. It is advisable to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with a good grip. Wind speed and pressure in the Alpine by location. Okay. I'm not sure if we have a location yet, though. But that's definitely getting connected with the wolf thing. Okay, tower wind research. Wind speed. Different floors, different wind speeds. Somehow my aerometer broke. I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. Okay. Not the pixie tears. Next one over. Alpine weather. And wind research. Yes. Oh, hey, that's broken. What happened there? Painting room. Lady Arabella, as you see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I have already written to the builder in the hopes he wants to sort it out, though as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level? Okay. To Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. From Natty Golding. Envelope with stamp. Okay, the stamp is like a ram with a star. Dear Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it. We discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend, always, Natty. Okay. So... what about the Alps? The stamp. So, if I look up the stamp from somewhere, I can probably find out where she sent this from. Why all the wrong buttons? All the wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons. We're getting there. Staircase collapsed. Back terrace. Okay, painting room is there. Okay, which means we've already been around and... okay, there's the tower to get to, but other than that, I think we're covered. The manor constructed 1593. That was... There was a poem that said that was the answer. So... Let me just put that in chat. Because I don't remember numbers. And I have no pen and paper around. 1593. Okay, now... Servants' hall, kitchen, pantry, lower floor. Painting room, man. I'm guessing the, I'm guessing the actual floor plans are probably not very relevant in themselves. Oh. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair, you grace the scene, a flower rare, your presence beams with radiant light, a lily charms so pure and white, your hands like petals soft and fine, in tender touch a loving divine, and in your eyes a brilliant glows, as daisies fair in spring repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart's sincere, like roses freshly cut, you being the trophy of my home with glee. What was that ending? Like, creepy and weird? Like roses freshly cut? You'd be the trophy of my home with glee. That's creepy. That's so weird and creepy, and it doesn't even end well. Like glee? That doesn't fit the rest of it, I feel like. Botanical painting. Meadow Orchard Research Team, 1862. Professor John Mortridge, Annie Mortridge, Robert Brown, Annabelle Green. Arabella Green. So... John, maybe. I think Robert Brown could be Anna's husband. Dear Mrs. Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical field work, you might assist Professor Montredge in his work on British meadow orchards. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Kindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, a different sexist man. J.W. Surtees. Flower painting in watercolor. And I cannot read the book. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mr. Patterson. I think it's the scale. I think it's okay, well, we'll get to that. Symbology, a study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folklore symbols throughout the art of the world. Published by Edwards and co-published something. Okay. Religious symbols. Catholicism. And that was in the pantry, as I was just saying. Well, I wasn't really saying, but as I was just thinking. Yeah, it's the pantry. Tis the pantry. Let us go. Kitchen. Ah, and the 4 slots, as I was saying. Well, I wasn't saying that. I didn't remember there was 4 slots, but 1, 5, 9, 3. Ta-da! History Sleuth. Achievement. Hey, this has been sealed for a while, right? How are there still torches burning in here? Why? What? Maybe they're like white phosphorus and we actually sucked out the air from here. And then as soon as oxygen made itself in contact with these again, they lit up. That would actually be a cool system. Incredibly dangerous. And like our lungs, it's gonna suffer so much. Literally so dangerous, but that would be cool. Creepy. Duck. Tufted duck. Magical torches as usual. True. My Lord Grayson, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rules of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thee. Cook for the sustenance provided. Welcome respite from Brother Mitchell's oft-repeated fare of looks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I retreat that this mission shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount? Whatever, you know I'm bad at names. I made it. Oh. Wolf glove. Seed. Good. Good. Hey. Okay. Souvenir coin. Eiffel Tower Paris tour. Marathon First Summit. Souvenir coin, the symbol of the letter. Welsh horn, Switzerland. Okay. So now we go look up Willishtorn, Switzerland. Lady Mountains Fearless Club first outing. all correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Room in Shroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. So, he, his, and then I guess widows of people who were. So I'm kind of locked in here, it seems. Oh, more coins. Field Trip Journal. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montage, his wife Annie Montage, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on a field trip to study British middle orchards. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Water. Today, Professor Montage gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchard, though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montage laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Interesting. So he showed us something that was not